back to 3G Video, where today we are at Amarillo Dragway in Amarillo, Texas. Pretty awesome day to be here at SICK 66. We're gonna have a great time racing and out on the route. Got some cool round stops today. So let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Well guys, we are jumping straight into the racing action with our C group. They're changing it up, letting different groups have the first run session, and we're starting off with the Dodge truck going down to 747 and 837 for the yellow cork. They have that new engine, that inline six in the Dodge over in the far lane. Got two Dodge trucks right in a row. This thing is super cool. Her first ever drag race was up in Michigan for the event that that Dodge presented at Roadkill Nights. We got a 1038, 702 at 103. They're doing mile an hour first, my bad, and an 8 over in the right lane. Well, I had to come up here on the walkover to see some of the cars go, and we have the Hummer. It's apparently on a Trackhawk chassis. I think it looks super cool. 773 over in that right lane. This is the walkway we're talking about here. Got Tom Baily and Steve Morris going down side by side. Obviously Tom got the jump, going 730, a little too fast. And an 824 for Morris. It's too slow. So both those guys are going to be back around and probably making a lot of passes just like they have every other. All right, so we've been hanging out in the pits just for a minute and got back into the staging lanes. We have our A and B cars coming up. We're gonna get to some of this action real quick. All of these cars have been driving the entire route, obviously, but this drive is definitely more focused on the drive rather than the actual racing. However, these guys are still gonna be sending it. We got a couple that are going for that overall win that are really fighting it out. I think there's 4 technically in contention if they can if the 2 can catch up, being in A class. So we'll see how they do today, and we'll get to some action here. All right, so this is a cool car out here as well. We're looking at, it's a Holden wagon, yes, from Australia. I love it. Look at the license plate. Right-hand drive. Oh, that's cool. We got actually like 3 or 4 of the Australians out here in Holdens and some wacky cars. So love to see that. Okay, getting ourselves started off with A and B. We have the Camaro over there that's in A class. If he can put down some good times to catch the leaders, he has a potential. I think he is 4th right now. And then we have the Pontiac here in the near lane in B class. This thing is really cool. Big tire car. Let's see what these guys can do. Down to 565 at 125 and 720 in the right lane. That left lane is not going to be fast enough to chase down those leaders at the moment, so we might see him back around, maybe not. We'll just have to see. All right, Brian Goldstone is in his Corvette over the far lane. Big spin over there. 682 and 801. Goldstone is it's a little slow for that car because of that spin, of course. Not sure if he will turn around, come back, or if he's just happy with whatever he gets today. We'll have to see as well. Okay, we're gonna be looking for a 535 out of this car. He is certed to only go that fast in the 8th, so we're gonna be looking for him to get as close to that as possible, and he is actually battling out for the lead. I believe Stanky is in 2nd. He might possibly have taken the lead the other day. I'm not 100% on that. So we'll be looking for him to put down that quick pass, and if he doesn't get close, he will be back up. Oh, we have Dustin over here in the Chevy Love Truck. This thing also gets down. Let's see both these guys, see what they can do. Wobble off the line for all if parts fall off. 583 in the right lane, 585 in the left. He's going to be coming back around. Okay, we have one of our very well-known stick shift cars, Mr. Rich Guido over in the far lane. And then we have the car from Alaska. He was up at Alaska Speed Week, decided to drive the thing down to run Route 66 with us. Let's see these guys for their first pass here at Amarillo. The stick car moves out. 634 for Rich and an 830 over here in the near lane for the Alaska. Okay, so found out this is actually our leader for the day. So Stikey's trying to catch him. Again, limited by that cage cert. And then we have the Corvette over here, the C8 in the near lane. Let's see what they can put down. .570 at 131, a little slow, and the Corvette going down to 767. Okay, so the Camaro came right back around. I honestly don't even know how he got back around as quick as he did to make another pass. They're going to be trying. He does have the fastest pass, or the quickest pass of the entire event so far. Knocks the tire off of it again. All he goes down to 689. All right, so hopped up on the crosswalk. Got the Colorado and the Camaro going after it for their first pass of the day. Camaro spins. Truck goes down to 584. Camaro goes to 677. I was up on the walkway coming down, and Goldstone just made his second pass and got a good one in without spinning, so that's good to see. He did make that around. They are taking the time to make a couple passes because we got time today, so that's nice. Well, it looks like Roviak is back up. He actually made 2 passes earlier, and I've been having some issues spinning, so we're gonna see if we can get down third time. Come on, Roviak. 662 at 107. All right, so we were correct in assuming that Stikey was going to come back up alongside Mr. Steve Morris. It's kind of an all-run for all the ones that are not E-Class, so anything that has a slick on it is allowed to come up now. We're going to see a lot of these guys just hot lapping, besides the ones that are deciding to just get on the road. That is a little better. They're still going to be trying to get that thing down. Right behind him, we have the guy that he is trying to chase down. All right, and then we have one of our Canadian friends over in the far lane as well. So cool to see both these guys go down together. The jump on. Well guys, big shocker. Mr. Tom Baily is back up. Seems like he has to make the most passes he can every single day, but that's because him and Steve Morris are battling it out. It's been a crazy battle the past couple days. Let's see what he can put down right now. 731 in the left lane and 729 in the right. Too quick for Mr. Baily. Okay, hop back in the pits. I'm gonna go try to get a couple of candids and such back here. But we did hear that Steve Morris just put the pressure back on Tom Baily and extended his lead. So we're probably gonna be seeing Tom Baily make passes and passes today. Who knows, but it'll be interesting to see how this pulls. Okay guys, we are moving into our E cars. Our E means they are on these street tires. So they let all the A, B, C, and D guys go first before these guys go out on the track. We have Jay here in the near lane in that Chevelle. Him and his family have been traveling. They do so many drag and drives in different cars and just having a good time. Goes down to a 966. They are probably going to be getting on the road to hang out as we go to our first route stop, Cadillac Ranch, which we're going to be headed to here shortly. All right, guys, well, let's get that time. We got cars still running through, but we have a great drive, and we need to get out on the road to hang out with some of them. A lot of the guys are actually already leaving. If you notice, the pits are starting to thin out, so let's get on the road. Pulling out of the truck now, headed to a gas station to get some ice for John. We're going to get on the road to Cadillac Ranch. I made it to the gas station, have a good amount of our racers hanging out. Tanya actually got a picture by the hay bale. That was pretty good. Anyways, now we're going to get on the road. Hopefully beat some of them so we can see them at the at Cadillac Ranch. So I just said that, and John didn't realize that was the first checkpoint, so he's now like super excited. So here's our book with the directions. Let's go. Okay, so we clearly made it really far, but I had to pick up some spray paint because John reminded me that we needed spray paint for stuff and things. So off to go use said spray paint. All right, guys, we're getting close. Hop back on the road. We actually got some of our race cars out here. This could be a good route. So guys, we are at Cadillac Ranch. I had no idea that we were actually that close to town for it, but we've got a ton of cars. We're gonna go on live stream, so be looking, go back and look at that, see it. We do got the paint and everything. We're gonna do all that on the live stream. I'll probably show a section of it on here, but yeah. This is John cool. Doing the live stream with us, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out. But anyway, we're doing the live stream, and I'm actually using John's phone. He's got mine. It's a whole thing. Anyway, look at this. I made my logo, put Benny down there. I'm pretty proud of that. And then also, if you look back here, made a bullseye around the 666 was here sticker that got put on. So. Dude, this is so cool. So iconic. So the one that I painted on is in the middle of the whole group. We gotta go see all of them real quick. Whole ranch. John's standing right there. Yes. All right, guys. Well, we left our mark. It's already getting covered up, and we got pictures to prove it. So, that was the highlight of the trip. Glad that we got to come. Now we need to get on the road so we can keep up with everybody going to the next track. We're walking back. And I looked at my hand and realized how much paint was on it. That's fantastic. Yeah, there's a lot of wind. If you can't tell by the camera, the audio's got to be garbage. All right, well, it's time to hit the road again. Man, that was a cool route stop. The wind is picking up and the dust is insane across here. I think it's from that plant over there, but everything is just covered in dust. Okay, guys, we are out in the middle of nowhere, Texas. We've been rolling about 40 miles out here, and we have got to our next checkpoint, which is the midpoint of Route 66. Oh, that's cool. We got a line right across the road. The wind is chooching out here. That's a old gas station across the street. Oh, motel. The old signs are so cool. And there it is, the midpoint. They got a gift shop apparently. Ricky's over there getting it. Oh man. John's got his car parked right there. I'm gonna back, once he gets done, I'm gonna get my picture here. The midpoint. I'm standing right on it. I wanted to get a picture of Biddy on the midpoint. We got a lot of our guys rolling up here, gonna go through and get their pictures for their route stop. And you just swing around and get in the back of the line or something, I don't know. We got cars still rolling through. I'm gonna go over here and check. Apparently we got something going on over here, so let's see what is happening. Oh, that's cool. Got all the signatures on the cars sitting out here. Put a log. So under the cafe side, they are pulling an engine because I hit the oil pan. You have to pull the engine up to change the oil pan on it. Oh man. They got it. Oh, we got more cars rolling. Oh, Chris is here. Nice. Well, guys, I got my picture. Midpoint. That is so cool. I still got that done. Sorry about the wind again, guys. It's going to be rough. But this is the place. Apparently, they got food for donations, so that's cool. So the shop here was cool enough to get us some sandwiches and drinks. That was really nice of them. Got Haley coming in. You guys are still working on the engine over there. Oh, we got the Aussies.
There we see you.
What's up? All right, we got Steve Morris came in, we got the Nova, and then we got Tom Baily pulling in right here.
It depends.
All right, guys, we got Chestnuts rolling in. We might actually stay the night with them. They're going to be going on a little bit farther. We'll find out. We'll see as the video continues. But we're going to be done with this checkpoint. We're going to hit the road, get to our last one for what's quote unquote today, and we'll see what unfolds from there. We got another 60 miles to go to get there. All right, so we left and forgot that there was not really anybody ahead of us. So we pulled over and stopped. And lo and behold, we see Steve Morris come in. Well, we hopped back out of the road. The route took us on the interstate. And that is a so we had a stint on the interstate. Now they got us back off of it onto Old Route 66. That area, there wasn't actually Route 66, didn't go through there. So they got us here, decided to stop this old thing. There's a lot of cool old stuff that's just abandoned on the side of the road. Isn't this cool? Well, guys, I'm good at getting distracted, but found some more abandoned ruins here in this like gulch area. It's beautiful. This is the part of these types of trips that I just love. I love just stopping at random places, seeing stuff on the side of the road, and actually taking time to do it. I know not always do we get that time, or do I take the time, but I'm trying to force myself to do it more. Like, this is just so cool. You can see Route 66 winding down around the road, and then you see the interstate just cutting through, just like in Cars. But it was beautiful over here, so I decided to get out and take some pictures. I think we got some cool stuff out there. So we're gonna go try to find another spot, and then just keep on rolling. Under the interstate, but like there's no road to it. I want to investigate. I don't know if you can tell the scale here. This is a big tunnel. This is a big engineering project, and I don't know what it's for.
No, I've never seen it.
Huh. Okay, so we decided Adventure Time. We're gonna go all the way. See what's on the other side. We see the light at the end of the tunnel. Looks like this side's blocked off too. Don't know if there's a road down here as well or what. All right, we're at the other side. That was a longer walk than I thought it was. Okay, there is a road. It comes off from the north here and then turns. So I guess it might have been something to get them over to the other side. But I really have no idea why this tunnel's here. Wild. Okay, so we're on this side. We found this little concrete thing. There's a drainage river. There's a current. I mean, it is moving. So it's water's coming into this thing, and it's got to go somewhere. So maybe that is. I have no idea. Okay, we're gonna leave our little box thing, go back through the tunnel, go back to the cars. Well, that concludes our tunnel adventure. We made it back to the cars. If you know what this is for, let me know down in the comments, because we still have no idea. Anyways, time to keep on moving. Alright, so I don't know the name of this town, or I can't pronounce the name of the town. It's down there, the last one. No, that one. It's the bottom checkpoint. We're we're supposed to cruise around and see something retro and old. There's a ton of stuff in this town that's retro. This is cool. We got race car friends just hanging out. Old hotel. Oh, that's sick. This town is just covered in cool stuff. Alright, so I stopped at this thing down here. We're gonna go back into town, saw where a lot of the cars were parked. We're gonna see those guys for a second and catch up a couple of things that didn't get filmed. Really is just a step back in time. My goodness, this town is just so retro. Got a portrait of the town standing there. I guess the Mexican joint must have been like on the recommendation list because we got a whole bunch of our cars parked out in front of the Mexican place. Nice. All right, so I saw it on the way through the first time. We had to come back and see this. They just have a plane out here in the front. That's wild. And then you got another plane. I don't know if it's just mocked up to look like a plane or if it actually is a fuselage of a plane over here. Just looks like, makes it look like the back end of it's just stuffed into the building. And then you go like around back. Like it looks like this place is not open or something. I don't know. They got another plane just sitting back here. Race car friends! It is a whole vibe when we just come in and take over an old town that's just like stuck in time. This is so cool. Okay, so we topped off on gas and it got dark quick. We're gonna be headed over to the underpass and then the ghost town. We're gonna spend the night in ghost town. Some of the other racers are already there. We're gonna spend the night with them here in a little bit. So I think we're about 40 minutes from there, 40 minutes an hour, somewhere in that neighborhood. We just gotta be careful and have a little drive and then get set up for camp. Okay guys, so we been driving and came to the first checkpoint for tomorrow, which is the this is the first checkpoint for tomorrow, which... Alright guys, we've been driving. We came to the first checkpoint for tomorrow, which is the old underpass where Route 66 came underneath the highway. This is wild. Alright, so we got to the other side. You can see the semis going over the top. We got the moon behind a cloud up there. We got the old tunnel. That is wild. Now this road is actually pretty rough. It'll be interesting to hear about some of the stories of the cars coming across it tomorrow. Apparently John saw sparks out from underneath Benny on one of the cattle grates that I went over. I hit it a little hard, but it just came out of nowhere. I mean, obviously it's night and the light bars are helping, but still not perfect. So gotta be careful. John came over and we got light down the tunnel, or down the dual overpasses here. That's crazy. All right, we're back on the road trying to get to the ghost town now. All right, so we pulled over into a rest stop just to check with the guys that are at the second checkpoint. They said there's no good spot to camp. So we're actually gonna go ahead and push forward to where the third checkpoint is gonna be, or the town the third checkpoint is gonna be. And we think we might have found a place that we can all camp. So we're gonna go meet up with them and get this camping figured out. Well, you can tell it's getting morning and we did actually camp in a Love's parking lot here. So ended up spending the night here in the gas station parking lot. The guys that we were going to camp with actually got a hotel because we didn't have a great place for them to get all their stuff out of the trailer for them to camp. They have to kind of yard sale everything to camp, and they didn't want to do that in the middle of town, or well, it's not really town, but it just out where everybody can get to it. You know, at the tracks it's not a big deal. So anyways, we got that figured out. We're only about a block away from the third checkpoint, which will have cars rolling through here today. We're gonna have a great day on the route. I am so excited. We got a mountain pass. We got a lot to be looking forward to. So you guys make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you know when the video comes out. And then also we'll be having live streams. So love to see you guys on the live stream. Make sure you get on if you see the notification. Come on, write some comments, just talk. Even if you don't have to come on for the whole time, but if you just come on for a little bit and talk a little, it'd be awesome. I'd love to hear from you guys and see what you guys want to see. So yeah, we got a lot of route stops and stuff that's going to be happening today. Do want to remind you that God loves you. He sent his son to die on a cross for you. I mean, that's how much he loves you. So take this time to think about maybe accepting him as your personal Lord, Jesus as your personal Lord and Savior. It will change your life, okay? Spend some time in the Word, and we love you guys. Thank you for being here, as always. Have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys next time.